an entire show filled with great things for the patio and garden. And this is what I will tell you. We know that lighting adds such beauty to our landscape and our property. And if you've always thought, oh, I'd love to have a lamp post, it looks so stylish, it creates such a wonderful look, but you thought, the price of an electrician, yeah, and then having to wire for that, or even if you could plug one in, getting an outlet and running things. What if you didn't have to hire an electrician? You don't even need an electrical outlet because it is powered by the sun, but it's not just solar powered, it's Energizer solar powered. This is our Energizer 3 fixture lamp, and we've got it for you today, not only with a fantastic price, but we have it on Easy Pay. So let me introduce you to my guest. This is Nicholas, I'll get it right.
Antolik.
Antolik.
Perfect.
I always want to put the emphasis on the wrong spot.
You're good, Leah. How you doing?
It's good to see you, Nick. Thank you for being here.
And I love the way you said that. There's kind of solar lights out there, and then there's solar lights by Energizer.
Yeah.
I mean, you know them from quality. You obviously know them because of the 6 billion batteries that they build a year, but absolute beautiful piece here.
Impressive.
Year after year, they've kind of brought a similar look to QVC, and this one is just absolutely gorgeous.
So we'll quickly tell you, have your choice of color, either black or white. It stands 6.5 feet tall.
Yep.
Yeah. And the Easy Pay that's available to you today works out to $26.20. So kind of walk me through. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, you mentioned earlier, number one, the first thing you're going to notice is just how beautiful these are.
Yeah.
You're going to notice that these are really, really substantial fixtures. We've got really thick glass on there, giving that beautiful look.
Nice.
I've got metal fixtures on top. So instantly, you're going to see just how beautiful this stands, and it really does have that look of being a hardwired in light.
Yeah.
But most importantly, up on top here, guys, you're going to see those solar panels. So you're going to be blown away impressed by not only that really large Energizer solar crystalline solar panel on top, the way it holds that battery, and most importantly, the light output that you're going to get. Leah, each one of these fixtures is going to give you 50 lumens of light. So this is really, truly substantial lighting. So put it out on your back deck or patio. You're going to be able to entertain out back and really use this light. Put it by your front driveway, and you're going to have entryway lighting. And we forgot to mention one great thing. It's also a planter. So now not only do you have the beautiful light, but you have the functional planter at the bottom. Incredibly beautiful piece.
As you're looking at it here, I mean, and you can fill it with whatever your favorite plants and greenery might be. And that, again, standing at about 6.5 feet tall, and then this is going to be about 14.5 inches wide.
Yep.
So when you say 50 lumens, and what that means for everybody at home is it's bright, and often you think solar light means I'm going to be limited in the amount of light that I have. We're going to dim our lights in the studio, but just looking at it even there on the videotape, it throws a nice light.
It really, really does. And because you're elevated up off the ground, you're going to enjoy it even more. Now, just for comparison purposes, the Energizer pathway lighting that so many of us have, that's about 5 times less brightness for one of those fixtures. So if you think about that, this is, I mean, look at us. We're able to stand underneath here.
Yeah.
We can read, we can entertain, we can enjoy the outdoor space. And seriously, as you look at this, you're gonna have that beautiful fluted kind of prism design there. So that's really gonna put out the light. You can notice it's that really substantial look. And I love that it's throwing all this light, not just for us here, but also down around on the floor.
Here's the other thing. I can put it where I need it.
That's
and where I
exactly
need
right.
it may change.
Yes.
You may want to put it on your deck because you're having a graduation party, and then it's going to go back to its space in the backyard where you normally have it. You may want to put it closer to a tree than you would actually put, electrical, but you can put it where you want it. And so that's the beauty here. Now, with 6 easy monthly payments, if you want to get a couple and maybe flank a walkway or a pathway, a driveway, you can do that. If you want to put it on a porch, you can do that. As long as it can get the sunlight, that's all I need, correct?
Absolutely. And the beautiful thing about these the Energizer solar panels that they have on there is that even if it's an overcast day, you're still going to be able to capture that great light. Yeah. So think about the different ways, and you mentioned it, maybe out by your front door or a side entrance door that you don't have that hardwired lighting outside. Now you have light in that space. This time of year, out on the back deck, patio, leave this out all year round because it's that high quality glass and metal construction. You're gonna put this together, which takes about 15 minutes. We give you all the parts, and I'll show you that in a minute.
Okay.
But once this is there, it's that substantial piece that can live out there all year round.
It's impressive too. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, you know, it is that classic lamppost style. The fact that you've got the 3 fixtures. I love the way it's got the fluted sort of arms are really nicely done. It feels, the quality feels great. It feels substantial. And so the beauty here is you put it where you want it. It couldn't be easier. You don't have to hire an electrician. You don't have to run any wires. You don't even need an electrical outlet because it is solar powered. And it's not just any solar powered lamppost. It's Energizer, and as you said, you know, when you think about the number of, what did you say, how many?
6 billion batteries.
Batteries.
These guys know batteries, and it's a funny story. So Energizer got into the solar industry because so many manufacturers out there said, you know, we want a battery that really lasts. And truthfully, the reason why some people have been disappointed with solar products are they're not going to be bright enough, or the battery's not going to last long enough. So leave it to Energizer to really engineer not just a really technical product that's going to be extremely bright, but beautiful as well, to your point.
Will you show me?
Sure.
Because as you mentioned, there will be some assembly when I get it at home.
Yeah.
What do I have that's included?
So
and what will I need to know?
Over here are a couple tools, so you don't need any tools. They're going to give you everything that you need. These pieces are going to put it, in case you wanted to bolt this directly down to a deck. So you have a lot of different options here. These guys are really important. I want to show you this over at the white base planter here. If you're putting this into a grassy area, maybe you'd have a concern if it was going to topple over. Now these stakes are actually going to go on the inside there and can be put down into the ground. So you see how it can just drop right in there?
Okay.
And the beautiful thing in each of these corners,
there's a place for it, correct?
Exactly right. So now that would completely bolt that down to the ground. Now we do recommend, just like any other planter, you know, use that stone as a base layer to add that weight. Then you're going to be able to do and whether it's faux plants, real plants, this is a true planter. You have the drain holes at the bottom, so it just really speaks to that quality.
Yeah, so you want to secure it, and I love that everything that you need, whether you're staking it down, and then if you want to put, you know, something to add a little weight to it, you certainly can.
Sure.
It's got the planter designed into it, and take a look, it's a nice large planter, so you can fill it with whatever your favorite flowers or greenery might be. You can change it in and out if you want to, seasonally, if you love to do that. But here's the best part. I can now have a lamppost where I want it in my yard, and whether that's front or back, whether it's the deck or the porch, and I can change my mind. As I said, you know, a lot of us are getting ready for summer entertaining, and everybody's coming over, and now there's additional light. You know, everything doesn't have to, you're not in the dark once the sun goes down, because it really is impressive, the amount of light that this gives, and I like that it's got the 3 fixtures, and so you do have enough light to really be able to see beneath it. And it just adds that elegance, if you will. It just adds, because when you think about what people spend to landscape, and lighting is such an expensive part of creating that beautiful landscape, this is such an affordable way to get that look.
And Leo, this is 6.5 feet tall. Unless you're able to stand over top and look down and see those solar panels on top, like we're able to show you with the cameras, no one is going to know. And the reason for that is because every time they drive past your house, or every time you pull home at a late night, you're going to see that bright light throwing tons of 50 lumens each fixture over your driveway or entryway, your back patio. So you're just going to really get to enjoy it, not only at night with all that beautiful light, but during the day, because it's such a nice looking piece. So
here's what you're going to do. Let us know whether your preference is the white or the black. This is on the highest easy pay that we offer here on QVC, and that's 6 easy monthly payments, meaning if you have a credit card that you're using to shop for your Energizer lamppost, solar powered lamppost, we will divide the payments. Instead of $157.22, which is a great price, being billed all on your card at once, we do it in 6 monthly installments, and that works out to $26.20 each. So if you would love multiples, today is the day with the 6 easy payments. The item number is in 55947. This is my pick for you in the show because I think this is such an easy way to really transform the look of your outdoor space. And gee, it looks really expensive and custom, and like you hired a landscape architect to come and help you with everything, including your lighting. but you didn't have to. So let us know if you'd like it, and we'll make sure it's on its way to you. Nick, thank you. We'll see you a little bit later. As a matter of fact, when Nick returns, here's another way to kind of really add to the beauty of your outdoor